everyone. We are back again talking about developmental milestone. Today we'll be talking about the second part of it, which is development from 6 months to 1 year of age. At 6 months already, as you all know, the child has been exclusively breastfed and complementary feed is meant to be introduced. So as part of the nutritional development, which we talked about in the first part of the video, saying that we have different types of developmental milestone. So the nutritional part now is very key, which is the time the child will be introduced to complementary feed. The consistency of the kind of feed the child needs to take at this point is very important. The child is meant to be introduced to age-appropriate milk at this time, and then to be given meal that are actually consistency with the taste, texture, and then favorite looking colorful in that kind of food that the child will eat. And some of the developments we will look at again today is the motor part, what the child will be able to do at 6 months and above, up to a year, and also the language and the emotional development. So at about 7 months, the emotional part and the social part, the child is expected to be able to see all colors. And at this stage, the child is expected to be crawling and babbling more complexly, not just the sound that you hear when they are 0 to 6 months, and then also respond to facial expressions. At this stage, they try to sit up without assistance on their own, which is like a motor part of their development by 8 months, and then they respond to their arms. So if you stretch, they actually come close to you, and they enjoy interactive game at this stage. By 10 months, the child is expected to point at certain objects in form of toys and then recognize common sound. At that point, they try to give gesture if they need something, sort out their stacked toys. At this point, at about 9 months, the baby is able to understand certain words like no and yes, and probably utter some words like dada, mama. They try to talk at this point. And by the time they're about 11, they can turn pages of books if you allow them, and then it's part of their development, their fine motor development. They can actually on their own flip up on a page and stand up a little with support, maybe with furnitures, and while they crawl around. At 12 months, they begin to identify textures, and this actually come into play with their feeding, because the child eventually will know when you are giving them soft food and trying to chew at this point. And they make their first few steps for some of them that are ready to walk at this stage. If we look at this, our spiral diagram, by 12 months and 1 year, you see the child sitting on her own, trying to smile, and then they try to say some word like bye-bye, and then babbles. At this point, they can poke their index finger pointing at things. So all these are things we need to always look into as the child is developing. These 4 key components are important for the growth and development of a child. Their emotional development, nutritional development, motor development, and then their language development. Thank you.